like a message the Lord said I should just give to my Africa continent. No Africa can succeed alone. Africa needs each other to develop. Tell your neighbor. West Africa needs Southern Africa to develop. Southern Africa needs West Africa to develop. North Africa needs East Africa to develop. And East Africa needs North Africa to develop. No one is self-sufficient. We cannot do without each other. Everyone has a contribution. Whether you are poor, rich, immigrant, everyone has a contribution for the development of Africa at a level we are now. Dear Africa, we should not let other fellow Africa feel unwelcome to our countries. With regard to the issue of illegal immigrants, drugs, and other crimes, our duty is to inform law enforcement agency. That is our duty. Useful information about issues like that in our respective country, our duty to inform law enforcement agencies. It is only when they fail to carry out their duty, which citizen can lawfully protest. I want to show you a little video before I continue talking. There's no country in Africa that is not involved in what you are about to watch. What is the cause? Because Africa has neglected her youth. Africa has neglected her youth. The youth, they have neglected them. Africa has abandoned the youth to themselves. Whereas tomorrow Africa is the youth. But we have neglected them. That is the cause of all this frustration. When I think about the future of Africa, I have sleepless nights. Please, can you play this cassette for me? Please, let's watch.
In the Mediterranean, off the coast of Libya, this unstable fishing boat is overloaded with migrants and refugees. So there is a horrible inevitability in what's about to happen. The boat is starting to tilt. Then the situation becomes so much worse. Many jump into the waters of the Mediterranean before the boat completely capsizes. Moments later, it's completely overturned. Scores swam away from the shipwreck, but 5 people were found dead in the water. But this man and 561 others were rescued. Oh! They're now safe, but the scenes of utter desperation we witnessed this time last year are constantly repeating themselves.
Fabrizio.
They are your children. They are youth of Africa. Oh, they are youths of Africa. There's no country in Africa that is not represented there. Oh, these are your children that claim they travel outside the country. Many of them are there, looking for the green pastures. Africa has neglected her youth. Africa has abandoned the youth to themselves. Africa has failed to provide green pasture. When I think about the future of Africa, I have sleepless nights. Within Africa, if we are now fighting ourselves, look at what has happened in other continents concerning Africa. Within continents, there is fight among the youth. Everything looks gloomy, frustrating, hopeless, dark and darksome, dull and sunless. Africa, unite. No Africa can succeed alone. We need each other to develop. So if we cannot understand ourselves within Africa, you mean they will understand us in other continents? I was so troubled. And the Lord gave me a word. I want to volunteer myself. And I know God has touched many Africans. I know, as I'm talking, God has touched many Africans, and many Africans that are in position to help. And I know many of them are crying. I'm at your service. I will not only sit in the church alone, you will learn I travel for a meeting with people that are ready to talk about the challenges ahead. Yes. Look at the ministry. All country races are inside the church. So God said, no, I release you. He said he has touched many people that are in position of honor and authority. They are ready. Let's come together. Let's talk about the youth that have been neglected. They have been neglected. They have been abandoned to themselves. No provision for our youth. When you are counting best university in the world, hardly you will see a single university in Africa among 1 to 500. There is no single African university. Can you see the decades? The technology is zero. You little time you hear you flying to Dubai, flying to Turkey, flying to this, flying to New York. So when are they flying to your country? So look at your age. Are you not going to witness that transformation when Africa will become a center where people will begin to discover themselves? You are getting old. Now your children, where is that future for them? They have been abandoned. Because they have been abandoned, that is the cause of frustration. And frustration can make anyone to do anything. When you realize you're a graduate, no job, and you're looking at your age, and you're looking, where are you going? And every day, things becoming worse. This frustration, dear Africa, we should not let other fellow Africa feel unwelcome to our countries. Tell your neighbor, fellow Africa. We should not let other fellow Africa feel unwelcome to our countries. Again, no Africa can succeed, can develop alone. When it now comes to issue of people taking drugs to the country or crimes, our duty is to work with law enforcement by giving them useful information about these people that are doing this. That is our duty. But if they now fail to do, then lawfully we can protest. Other nations are now laying ban on immigrants. Definitely we Africa, we should awake and rescue our people. If there's ban on immigrants, definitely this is the time we should awake. What can we do to rescue our people? Because this immigrant we are talking about is 90% of them are Africa. So they are coming back home. And we have many of them at home already, unemployment, and millions of them are coming to join unemployment at home. Where is the peace? No matter how you are blessed, you can never have peace if people around you are suffering.